In the previous video we had a look at some basic features of using audio loops in Soundation, and in this video I'll go into a bit more detail on MIDI loops. So as we were talking about before, MIDI loops and MIDI in general is very easily able to be changed in terms of the sound, the pitch and the time. So unlike audio, we can pretty much do whatever we like with the MIDI. So we'll have a look at some MIDI loops. Now these ones, they can't be previewed by double clicking on. You actually have to drag them over. So I'll get this. We've already got a bass line, so I might even see what this Happy Days chord looks like, but it's in A, so we'll just drag that over there. Okay, now I'll solo this track so that I don't hear this bass part which is in C. Now let's press play and see what it sounds. Okay, that's interesting. Now let's change it so that it's in C. Now to change the notes of this loop, I can double click on it and that brings up this edit note clip section. Now the different colors are representing the different volumes of the different notes. So you can actually select a note and adjust the volume. I think it's this button here. Anyway, if you look at the documentation on Soundation.com, it'll tell you how to change the volume. But what I really wanted to show you was you can select all of the pitches by pressing Command or Control A. Select all, and then you simply use your up and down arrows to change the pitches by semitone. So we want it in C. We want to go up 3 semitones from A. So A sharp, B, C. There we go. So now it should be in C. I'll just close that there. Back to the start. And if we play it together, let's see if it sounds any good against that monotonous bass part. Whoops, I forgot to. Wasn't that playing? Let's solo that just to make sure. Oh, that's right, it's just being very quiet because we had that volume down. Let's adjust that. There we go. And it's still on solo. Okay, back to the start. Not too bad, a little bit better than I was expecting. So we get a bit of a pedal bass thing happening there by having that constant C note in the bass over the moving chords in the MIDI part there. Alright then, so that's how you can change the key and the time of the so you notice that there's no indication of the time on these MIDI loops. That's because when you drag them in to the project, it will automatically adjust itself to whatever tempo the score is at the moment. So here, because this loop here was at 125 beats per minute, it set the overall project time to 125 beats per minute, and then the MIDI automatically adjusted to suit that. We can change the sound of the MIDI sound by selecting here. So we just change it to a mono sound, and you can fiddle with all these little sound settings. We've got a few presets you can select from, so we'll just have a look at what that sounds like. Go to the start, and I'll just solo this one so we can really hear it. Very fuzzy. So there's umpteen different sounds you can choose from. So I'll just go back to the simple. Here we go. And I'll show you my personal favourite, the wob machine. It makes it go wob wob. Okay, now I think you just, by pressing that, you can change all the settings here, but I think just by bringing that up. There we go. Perhaps not the best sound, but I just like the name Wob Wob Machine anyway. So that's changing the tone color. Let's just get rid of, I'll put this track up here. I'll get rid of a couple of these ones. Oops. Oh no. Okay. Oh, that's better. Okay. And I'll just show one last thing is that you can actually do your own drum parts. I'll add a new MIDI track and I'll change the sound to drum machine. Now we've got a few preset kits to choose from here. We'll stick with kit 8. And to create your own note clip from scratch, just double click in this area here, and then you can start adding. You can preview the sounds of the drum kit by using the keyboard alongside here. So there's a bass drum, boom. Just do a standard rock beat. And there's a hi-hat. So the 8th note. And I can play just this loop here by pressing the play here. Oh wait, no, that wasn't it. Ah, it's just being soloed there. Okay. So see how this little yellow strip here is there? That's making it loop just this bar. So I exit that, click that to get rid of it, and extend this through. Go back to the start. And play them all together. Yeah, I think that one machine's not the best sound for that particular track, so let's go back to the simple. We'll try a different preset. Try preset 2, see what that sounds like. That's much better. Okay, so there you have it. That's the basic features of the Soundation.com. So let your imagination take you wherever it happens to. So yeah, really looking forward to seeing what you guys come up with. All right.